Yo, mic check, 1, 2. Coach JT in the building, what it do? 94 feet, that's the space we own. From baseline to baseline, make it known. Dribble the beat, pass the rhyme. Got that hardwood flow, transcended space and time. Swish, nothing but net. Word to Reggie Miller, these other podcasts, they just fill up.
We elevate, never hate. Dropping knowledge, seal your
94 feet, that's the court, that's the pod. Talking hoops, ain't no facade. 94 feet, hit a bounce, hit a swish. It's that podcast, granting every wish. From the jump ball to the final buzzer. Analyzing plays like a lyrical puzzler.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of 94 Feet with Coach JT. As always, do me a favor. Like, subscribe to the pod. Visit 94feetwithcoachjt.com, man. We got a lot of stuff going this spring and summer. It's going to be another busy summer, 2026. Again, shout out to Woods Media in the building for all the production love. Also, man, just be on the lookout, man. We got new merch dropping. Mother's Day is coming up. Got some stuff going. We're applying pressure all year, man, but also just thankful for it, but also thankful for the content and the consistency from the support team around me and people just tapping into the show, man. Today, got a very special guest in the building, man. Me and this gentleman go way back, man. You would call us high school, not say nemesis, but arch rivals growing up down Florence Road way, man. He's a 3500 alumni. I went to John F. Kennedy High School. A great dude on and off the court. A great player, man. If y'all know him, man, he was, don't let the size fool you, man. He was a handful, but also he had some good battles. Both attended Sac City College. This gentleman already has a section title, though, as a head coach at Christian Brothers High School as well. Racked up a lot of wins. Just a good person off the court. And however, this man has overcome a lot of adversity in the last 2 years of his life that some of us may not never endure, but also he's here today to speak about that, but also speak about his journey, man, and his relationships and the bonding that the game of basketball does for him as a player and as a coach, man. Head coach of Christian Brothers, Jermaine Brown, my guy. What's up? How you doing, Jay?
So, man, thank you, man. Just thankful to be here for you, man. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I just again thank you for, like I said in the intro, man. I'm just happy to see you here under the circumstances.
Yeah.
And we're here. We can speak about it. And you know what? Sometimes we start from the beginning, but I'll say this time we do something different, man. I'm gonna start from the adversity early, man. Because but also the congratulations on the fact of getting a section title.
Yeah.
Early in your career. However, you definitely had not had the easy road to that to get to that point, man.
Yeah.
Let's just go over how kind of the medical situation happened over almost a year ago coming up, man, and just the first one, we'll get to the second one, and just how you persevere right now and how you're here right now to this day.
Yeah, man. It was tough having initially basically having my stroke, man. It was tough. I wasn't feeling well early on, like in the summer of 2024, I think it was, yeah. Telling my wife, hey, you know, I keep walking and my leg kept giving out. Like, what's going on? So I checked it out. They saying, oh, this. I'm a healthy guy. Thought I was, and I'm like, they were telling me different things. It was like possible signs of early MS or just some other stuff. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. I'm not claiming that, you know. So they gave me some meds. But what really happened is when I got on a plane, I wasn't feeling well, but I got on a plane for my niece's wedding. And then when I got on a plane that early morning, it was really tough for me because I wasn't feeling all the way right. And basically I fell asleep. Yeah, but I didn't know I fell asleep, and then I was having convulsions when I was sleeping, and the next thing you know, I woke up and I had, you know, urinated all over myself, and I didn't know. And that was a really tough part of me. My wife was nervous. All my family, we were all in Texas for my niece's wedding, and I didn't want to make it about me. So they was like, go to the hospital. I was like, nah, I'm not going to the hospital. We were like in Katy, Texas. I was a little nervous going to.
You out there? Yeah, you out there.
Yeah.
Katy nice, but you out there.
Yeah. So, but I stuck it up for like 2 days. I didn't want my niece's wedding to be like altered in any type of way. People thinking about me, and I'm a strong guy, man. I persevere, fight through everything, and so I sucked it up for the next 2 days, and then we flew back. Everybody's nervous about me flying back, but we went straight to the hospital when I went back, and they did an MRI, and that's when they said I had multiple TIAs, mining strokes in the past, 2 weeks.
So like smaller ones, maybe
Yeah,
not
smaller
certain,
ones.
but just a
Yeah.
couple, more than one.
Yeah, yeah. So that was really, really scary.
Yeah.
And that was September
Yep.
going in. So I was
The
like,
start
hey,
of a high school basketball season.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. So what's the plan for that? We were nervous and seeing that. I took like 30 days off and stuff. I said, you caught it. Let's get you on your right meds. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. And that year, it was a great year. I started off. I was still in like on a reserve mode, balancing work, life, and coaching the same time. But I was still there every day, and making our way and fighting through. And we went 25-8 that year. We made it to the third round of the section championship of D3 playoffs. And then that night after we won the third round game, that night is when I had my official stroke. I couldn't. I woke up in the middle of the night after the game. I back it up. After the game, I told my wife, I said, "Babe, I'm not really feeling well." I told my AD, assistant AD Dale, I said, I'm not feeling well. I told the principal, Miss Powers, I'm really not feeling well. They all see me. I said, I'm just gonna go home and just kind of relax. I'm just try to tell my wife, I said, no, I don't need to go. It's fine. Let me lay down. I laid down, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was trying to grab some meds, and I was reaching, bro. I was reaching, like trying to get it off the counter of my bathroom, and I couldn't grab. I'm like, hey, this is not good, babe. This is not good. We gotta go. We went straight to the hospital, and they put me on a stroke alert, and I was still like, I knew it wasn't. My wife said that it's a funny thing now. They asked me, do you when you put on your shoes, do you put your socks or your shoes on first? And I said, my shoes. Like, yeah. And my wife said, oh, my husband not
right.
okay.
Not okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then I started deteriorating over and over that same day. Next thing you know, when I woke up the next morning, I had lost like part of my memory. I didn't know my name. I didn't know my birthday. I knew faces and stuff, but I started. They was waking me up every 2 hours, giving me things. Hey, what's this? Name this. Name this. Name this. And I couldn't. I really, literally lost it. But even that day before, when I had the stroke and before I started losing my memory, I had the wherewithal. I grabbed my phone and I told my wife, I started writing everybody's name. My wife, my mom, my kids.
So you can go back and recall those
yes,
too.
like, yeah.
Thank God.
And the biggest thing I was so afraid of, to them seeing me like that. And that next day when I woke up, I didn't have it. And they came and see me. That was, we're a protector, bro.
Yeah.
That's our kids, and being strong in my family, like to have them see me like that was just the most heartbreaking thing for me. But it also was a sign to me, like, I gotta keep fighting because I gotta be here for my family, my wife, my kids, everybody.
Your boys.
My boys, yeah.
Boys.
So it was a big thing. So that's how it all came down and happened.
Bro, and just the fact that, and we're going to date ourselves a little bit because we are healthy. How old are you right now, Dre?
I'll be 43 in July.
Don't look like it, though, y'all.
Yeah,
So don't let it fool you.
yeah,
Don't look
yeah,
like it.
yeah,
But somebody or guys who've played sports or basketball at high levels, but just for, recreation, apply to the game. And shout out to all men, right? Anybody.
Yeah.
I know you talk about being strong.
Yeah.
You can't be naive to the fact anymore,
Yeah.
man. Especially even our friends, our circles, go to your doctors, go to that.
Yeah.
Shout out to your support team, though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it's a blessing. I know you can shout people out, too. But, again, man, because, my phone buzzing when it happened.
Yeah.
My sister, shout out to her, man. She right there through. She gonna
Both of y'all came to see me in the hospital, man.
bro. It wasn't no
Both of
doubt.
y'all came to see me in the hospital.
Jay, it was
Yeah.
like, what? I'm pulling up. Work,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Probably number one, man. Seeing
Yeah.
her, bro, seeing what you needed, but also still glad just to see you, bro. Like
Yeah.
again, I was like, my cousin years ago had one, so I know I went back to Mississippi to kind of help him get back from that, help him get his
Yeah.
first haircut. So I know I said he in a long road for recovery.
Yeah.
But it was so good for me to see him. He was like, man, just you showing up for me. So I was like, oh, Jermaine, come on, man, I'm
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
We pulling up petition. You know, she's a prayer warrior.
Yeah.
She gonna be.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
there,
yeah,
bro. So she's
yeah.
like, nah, Coach, I'm there. I'm like, all right, I'll meet you there. You know, so I
Yeah.
definitely. But shout out to the family though, man, and
definitely.
wifey and
Yeah.
people sticking around, the bro, the fellas.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't
yeah.
the only one in there though.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah,
the homies
yeah.
in there, bro.
Yeah,
so
man.
shout out to them, man. So how did it feel to have just that extra love, knowing that okay, at some point in time we might be vulnerable, but also I got people who got my back though.
Man, real talk, Kaiser was like, who is this guy? Kaiser's like, how do you have all these
Everybody
people
come.
coming to see him? It was
Non-stop, I bet.
nonstop. For the first, I was in the hospital total of 23 days.
Mhm.
But the first 5-6 days, I was at Kaiser, and they moved me to
You got to go to the facility, right?
the facility I went to, and what was that, Fairfield?
I think Fairfield,
Vallejo, yeah.
Mhm.
So I went there, but when I was at Kaiser South,
and you're a South Sac.
oh man, I've seen people from elementary school.
That's dope, bro.
My mom was calling everybody, just hey, what's my high school coaches,
Yeah.
friends, family, CB family, Burbank 3500,
Yeah.
cousins, just teammates. It was just so much support. I was just so thankful for it. I was like, my kids are like, man,
Dad popular. Dad
yeah,
the man,
yeah.
bro.
Who all these people know my dad? But it was just really heartfelt and really warming to me just to know that I have that. And then even after I got out of rehab,
Mhm.
guys was pulling up at my house, taking me to go on walks. You
Yeah.
know, my brother-in-law helping me. Cause
One day at a time, right?
with the stroke, you know, even right now, I don't have feeling in 2 of my toes.
Really.
My right shoulder, I've gotten 2 cortisone shots in it.
Mm.
My right side is really, really weak.
So you're still walking this path of recovery,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get the muscle feeling
Yeah,
back, get
yeah.
that back daily, man.
Yeah, but just to know that when I was still when I got home, to have that support,
Yeah.
it was just amazing. It was amazing, man. I'm just thankful to everybody. Like I got a lot of love from everybody, and it means a lot to me.
Yeah, and shout out to, I know the coaching staff, the CB family,
Yeah.
so they're going to show up and show out for
Yeah.
anybody as well, bro. And also, like I said, just encouraging, again, like you said, man.
Yeah,
Good things do happen in adversity for good people, but like I said, that shows you the type of person you are, bro.
yeah,
Always respectable.
yeah,
We can always compete at the high level.
yeah.
Off the court, you best of friends. My
Yeah,
dog, nothing
yeah,
but love, right?
yeah.
People to show up, but also you're mentoring, that
Yeah.
you know you're doing something good. And y'all don't know this coach life thing, as y'all know, it ain't easy.
It ain't.
The time away from your family,
Yeah.
them hot summers in that firework booth, you over in
Yeah,
that corner,
yeah,
in that dirt, in that
yeah,
sand. I'm like, boy, he got a
yeah.
spot, no shade, boy.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody volunteering.
Yeah,
But you spending
yeah.
hours for the kids, bro.
7 years.
I
7
mean,
years.
doing right,
Yeah,
doing that
yeah,
consistently,
yeah,
bro. So,
yeah.
and let's talk about that part a little bit, man, because as we know, that takes a toll on us.
Yeah.
And I can speak from just personal experience of having, certain type of, people may say anxiety. I say fears of not failing,
Yeah.
or not being productive, or
Yeah.
not being successful. What type of adversities have you faced just for yourself overall, trying to have to overcome or maneuver through as a black coach, one, but also a man who just, man, we love the game internally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I know we're in different times now where it's played
Yeah.
differently, it's coached
Yeah.
differently. What about some things that you have to either deal with yourself or help get you better or more? You know what I mean? We got to kind of shift a little bit
Yeah.
in the coaching world.
Yeah, basketball, everybody has that slogan when it says it's ball is life, or
Mhm.
it's bigger than basketball, and all
Mhm.
those things. For me, a lot of people don't even know, I worked as a civilian contractor overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. I from 2008 to about 2015, 16, around there. Again, Iraq, Afghanistan, multiple different bases, doing a lot of
Wow.
stuff. It's funny, like I show my players, I got an Iraqi championship in my 49er room. It's March Madness tournament, because when we talk about basketball, being away from everything that I love in
Right.
a foreign country, in a war zone, and doing all that, one thing that was always there was a ball, a court
Right.
to play.
And you don't need. I mean, you would like somebody else with you, if not, but
Yeah,
you can go out there solo.
yeah.
Right.
Just being away from everything that I love, trying to get myself situated to be the best version of me, and support and be there for my family, and all those things. So when I was away, when I couldn't do anything else, there was a ball for me, and so that's when I started, putting pen to paper. Started building my coaching portfolio. Then I started looking at different things, studying the game so much, and just putting myself in a key position. Because I always said, Coach Lindsey Burbank, that's my mentor. He gave me my first shot at coaching. So when I got there, I just knew that I wanted to make the best of it, and to also make him proud, and persevere and fight through no matter what, because it's just basketball has always been there for me in my toughest spots. So when I was able to become the coach there at the freshman head coach, and helping out with varsity and stuff, and all the stuff I did in overseas, I was just preparing for that moment, knowing that I wanted my program, sooner or later.
Yeah.
It was a lot to get there, studying, knowing the game, the speed of the game, and getting people, training kids, getting them right. But that's the love of it, that's everything that we do, why we do it. So when I knew when my opportunity came, I just wanted to be ready.
That's what's up.
And then we did that, think COVID year, position, a lot of coaches left.
A lot of change.
A lot happened, and I had everything ready, and applied, and after 3 interviews, my third interview, man, I tell them I wore a blue button up,
Yeah, the
button
school
down,
colors on, huh?
and a red tie. I'm speaking into existence.
Yeah, for sure.
Show
Show up for the job you want.
Yeah, and it wasn't easy, man.
Yeah. Trust. I actually not think it was the same year. We both started this high school thing. The same year there.
Yeah.
So, and again, I hit you as soon as you got the A.
Yeah.
What you need
Always.
to know, or what you need to know, bro. I'm
Always.
like, we going through this together, because like, if we don't support each other, who will? And I was
Man, you know what's crazy? You've always been there, bro. Even when my time at City, when you was assistant coaching, it's like we both two left-handed guards, bro. So we knew the game like so much together. Yes, man. So anything that happened going on with basketball-wise,
we
life-wise,
step for years, though, bro. It was like
man.
that, though. It was that competitiveness, from playing against each other, to coaching you, then that coaching against each other in high school. I was like, but, and again, shout out to you being that point guard, because people, that does help us facilitate. And I know we look at things more in depth, right? Because we don't have to know a lot or know where things are at, but we want our point guards. I'm tough on my point guards too, but y'all have a huge responsibility.
Come on, man.
Because it makes it easier for us, though. If my point guard is locked in like that, we can do a lot, man.
Thank you,
we can do a lot
man.
more.
And that's why they say, like you said, I'm tough on point guards, man. It's hard because I played at a high level. I know how it operates. So I'm just trying to pouring into him, man, the best way I can. Like, but it's just because it's a beautiful thing. It's a passion.
Bro.
I love it so much, man. Yeah.
And speaking of point guards, I mean, who are some of the guards you love to in that era? Because again, we're in an era where basketball, and it's still hot. Don't get me wrong,
man.
but our era was also where we saw so many different facets, but we had to watch full games. Watch, if we did get lucky, watch one of them ABC clips, like highlights, whatever like that, right? But we had or inside stuff. But we watched full games. What were some of the point guards you kind of watched or remembered your game after early on, man?
Man, Kenny Anderson. Yeah, man. Lefty was a dog. Jason Kidd,
man, everybody
facilitating. That was great. I was a big AI fan because I thought I was AI. I had the cornrows,
had the braids.
He was a scorer. I was more a facilitator, but that was my favorite player. Then just Magic Johnson. Just always being a floor general, understanding just the game, the way it's played, the right way. Those guys who I really, really just look up to, inspire me to be that point guard. Yeah.
What middle school did you go to?
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a lot goes on with that.
Yeah.
I moved around a lot growing up. I started my 7th grade year at San Brennan.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there only half the year, and then I went to Jonas Salk
Where is that at?
by Encina.
Okay, you went. Ooh,
That's
Arden
that.
area.
Yeah, ordinary.
Okay.
That's when I met A.D. Smoots.
Oh,
That was my big bro.
yeah.
Yeah, Kenny Smith was out there playing. All those guys. Yeah. We was all at Jonas Salk together. But I didn't play basketball in my 7th or 8th grade year.
Really?
Because here's another thing about it. I was a football player.
Never knew.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
But we're shifty though, so
yeah,
I can
shifty.
see that.
I didn't play. I didn't. I was a football player. Pop Warner
never knew
played for the
that.
Vikings.
I never knew.
Yes,
that. That's
me,
crazy.
Derek Burks.
Yeah, shout out to
My
D-Burks,
brother.
man.
All yeah, man. All played together. So
That's crazy.
and that's when my 7th grade year I broke my left ankle. My 8th grade year broke my right ankle. So that's why I didn't play basketball because
Out
playing
during that
football.
time, so-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we left. We left from the north back to the south.
Mhm.
That's when I went to Burbank.
So prior to that, no history of Burbank.
No.
Fool, I would
No.
never know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, because we moved down a lot.
Uh-huh.
I grew up. I went to Edward Kimball,
Okay.
2nd through like 5th grade.
So a
Then
couple familiar.
then back and forth the South, Greenhaven, then back in the North. So a little bit
Yeah.
moving everywhere. So I knew everybody
Yeah.
when I moved back. But yeah, so the crazy thing is I was playing for the Vikings. That's when my ankle, my 8th grade year. When I moved to go to my freshman year,
Mhm.
it was like the last little bit of my 8th grade year. In the summer, we was doing some stuff. My good friend Torn was like, "Hey,
Somebody
man."
seen you out there.
Yeah, he said, "No," he said, "Man, come with me to basketball conditioning." I'm like, "Man, I'm not. I'm got football practice later." I'm like, "What you mean, man? I'm not doing that." He said, "Man, just go run with me." So I go run, and this is dead period. And I go run. My ass just throws a ball out, because coaches can't be around.
He left, walked there, yeah.
Yeah, he goes away. We on the blacktop,
Oh, okay.
and I'm just get out there. I'm a left-handed point guard. I played, but I never played organized
Move.
that way. I didn't. I left-handed, pop, 1, 2, crossover,
He's
dime.
like, got him.
He said, "Who are you? What's your name?" But I said, "I'm Jermaine Brown. I play football. No, you play basketball. Going forward."
He cut that out.
Yeah, so moved me straight to JV.
Yeah.
And then that freshman year, went to varsity and was on the bench, and I seen how that operate.
Bro,
Yes.
level to it, right?
Yes. I was like, and obviously the great Ray Harris.
How was that feeling the internally like to see that up close, man?
Man, I didn't know. I was still a baby.
Yeah.
You see, Joe Davidson wrote the article about me, says I was a baby-faced sophomore.
Yeah.
Had to stand on my tippy toes to be 5'5". But yeah, I was just being in that, man. You got Steph Harris,
Bro.
Ray Harris,
Yeah.
Kareem Fielding, Marcus Johnson,
Yeah.
Cersei Andrews. Oh man, look at this. I was just in awe. So
Yeah.
I'm like, how can I just make myself known and be a sponge, soaking up as much information, and just also say I'm here for a reason.
Yeah.
So I did my part.
A lot of history through over there.
Yeah.
Man, you named some, the homie Ring, Cersei, Marcus,
Yeah.
good people still support us to this day.
Yeah.
Shout out to them for still tapping in with us, man.
yes,
Cersei, too,
yes.
appreciate you, dog, for
Yeah,
real, man.
yeah.
Them game environments, bro.
Ooh.
People, again, I know high school right nowadays is cool.
Yeah.
That front row, them
That
front
battle
row
of
games,
front
bro,
row.
come
Come
on,
on,
bro.
man.
Hey, either school, standing room only.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to bring the noise. You got to bring your intensity, but also you got to show up.
Yeah.
But also, bro, you played around some good, as a point guard, you played around some elite scoring
Yeah.
dudes. What was that like for you to know? Also, and you could get yours too,
Yeah.
but knowing you had guys with that caliber to get a rock to, bro.
Oh man. And then just overall in that whole from that 99,
Mm-hmm.
that even 98, early at 2000, at 2001, man, those Metro League battles,
The whole league was crazy. It was back then. It was Sag High,
man.
Burbank, Johnson,
McClatchy,
McClatchy.
Jesuit.
Yo, like Jesuit, we had to play them dudes.
You never got a night off.
Nah.
You never got a night off.
Nah.
No matter what. Johnson was a beast back
Deion
then.
Walker, Terrence was there. It was like
man.
everything was lit.
Yeah, man.
HJ was loaded.
Man, McClatchy, Aaron Lawrence.
Aaron, Kenny, Sam,
Kenny,
Long,
Sam,
Elijah. We know all of them.
Look, man, come on, man. We didn't get no nights off.
Nah, man.
So that help you prepare to, as you continue playing the game, like you can compete with anybody.
Because we've been there in the gauntlet daily, right?
Yeah,
daily, bro.
man. Always there, man. So it just shape you, and that's when you say, oh, that's a true baller. That's somebody, you competed against, That's why everybody's really having success from our era right now.
And you know what, Jay? And that is a real thing, though.
Yeah.
And again, but the adversity, but also the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Because also we can support each other back then.
Yes.
I needed you
Yes.
as my teammate, right?
Yeah,
Vice
yeah.
versa. I need you. I can't do it myself.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, you hold me accountable too.
Yeah.
Because we hate to lose. We still do.
Yeah.
As coaches,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, we can't play a lick. We can't
Yeah.
score one bucket that matters. And
Yeah.
we hate to lose. But
Yeah.
all my kids, y'all got to see that too. This is in me.
Yeah.
But also, we're in an era where that is how we move because for us to represent our school,
Yeah.
it mean everything to us, right?
Come on now.
It meant everything to us. So with that came responsibility. But also, my boy gonna hold me accountable. Hey, bro, you missing out. Box out. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
your job is lock up,
Yeah.
lock up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that
yeah.
definitely.
And we can go at each other, in games, like I said, those Metro League battles, no matter what, but we're still always locked in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always locked in, man. Whatever you have going on, no matter what, man. That's why you talk about 20 years of friendship still against competitors, you know. One guy I really admire right now who I never was able to figure out is Aaron Lawrence. Never got a win against him. But with what he's doing right now at Sierra and just pick up the phone, having conversations, talking in support, like that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
I feel like that's been that's a dope, like I say, dope thing to always right now look at. Because again, realistically, like I say, people got families.
Yeah.
We're coaching other people's kids, right?
Yeah.
We see like we're getting older, but it's new kids always coming to high school. But it's like, you know what, Dan, our boys now in these circles are doing shout out to Ray. Ray came on here to talk about his journey, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some other partners and Aaron, man, we played ball against some dope dudes then.
Yes.
But y'all still dope right now, bro.
Yes.
In the area. Right,
Yeah.
we're here in Sacramento doing stuff locally that really, should be highlighted more. But also, y'all, we work.
Yeah.
We work. We grinded. We lost.
Yes.
We lost some games, right?
Yeah.
We lost opportunities, but also life.
Yeah.
How important is the message? I know it is important already to the life lessons from the game or from coaching or from competing, because we definitely got to keep it to where the youth understand the wins and losses do mean, but it's like win later on, man.
Yeah.
Get the bigger win, right? How are you implementing that into your culture and daily movement with just these young men and whoever you're teaching in basketball and throughout?
Like I said, it's bigger than basketball, just relationship. I read a book, a couple books, but there's a learner from Steve Kerr. He says the biggest game as a coach that you have to win is the relationship game. Just knowing your players. You can't coach them all the same. You got to know who's gonna need this at this moment. You seeing and looking, and he may be having something going on mentally. He may be a situation at home. He may have something going on in the classroom, whatever it is. So we just approach it with the best intentions and looking at and seeing what they need. So that's what I've been able to do since I've become the head of my program, and looking at all my players and seeing like, how can I be of service to them? What does he need? How can I coach him and get the best version of him, and helping him and guiding him through life? That's what it is. I literally call timeout sometimes just to tell my players I love them. Like I really do. So it's just because it's bigger than that right now. I want to have, lifelong relationships. My coach, Coach Vathis, I gave my in high school, I gave him an award as assistant coach / like dad of the year. He wasn't my dad, but he was like a dad to me. He was always there for me, no matter what.
Yeah.
And here he is right now. He still comes to my games as me coaching right now.
Dope.
So that's a relationship.
For sure.
No matter what.
Longevity, all that.
Yes,
man.
and that's how I try to be there for all my players.
Yeah.
No matter what. These 4 years together, I'm always going to be there. Our group text, I'm always going to just communicate and see what's going on. Crazy thing is on our way up here today, one of my former players, Xander, he hit me up just checking in, coach. How you doing?
Dope.
How you doing? He was showing up on me. My wife made him some pasta one day. He was
hold on.
He was with me when I had my stroke.
Yeah.
You know, just I'm gonna come sit with you. And we was watching March Madness.
But you left the impact, and
Yeah.
like that's the thing. That's the win, because again, they're getting older. I'm glad to get invited to a birthday party for my players turning 30 or they get 20. I'm like, you 25. But for them to consider you or consider me, like, okay. But also, I ran on one. He's back from junior college right now in the gym.
Yeah.
He walked in. He was like, Coach. I'm like, I saw him playing playoff game for junior college this year. I saw him. He in the gym working out. He said, man, I said, bro, it all worked out. He was like, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be tough, but it's like the junior college coach going to be tougher.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, no, after school, you still can come holler at me.
Yeah.
If you need something, that's a dope feeling to see. One of my players, he just had another baby. He like married, happy. He got 3 boys in 3 years.
Yeah.
But he's in his purpose.
Yeah.
Loving God.
Yeah.
Family's good. He said, we cross paths off. He's like, Coach, we talk. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
dope feeling to see.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
considering back then I was coaching y'all when y'all was teenagers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
yeah.
definitely bring a value to what we do too,
Yeah.
outside of the stuff we may go through, right?
Yeah,
The adversities that hit us.
Mm-hmm.
The parents, they may
Yeah.
come for our jobs behind
Yeah.
our backs, or vice
Yeah.
versa, or players that don't like us.
Yeah.
But also the flip side, like, you know what, man, if I can just touch one,
Yeah.
but I know you yourself, I know you've touched many,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But also, man, on the other side, everything is not always pretty smooth. And then the city took a hit this year, man. You lost a player.
Mm.
And again, I tell our kids, our boys, man, especially, you know, we're adults in this. Like, tomorrow is not a problem for anybody.
Yeah.
And to lose a player this year, in the middle of a big momentum going for the squad, bro, and stuff like that, just overall, I mean, we'll never get over it. You'll never get over it. But also, how are you guys able to persevere and still accomplish your goal, bro? Because that is major, but also it's family, right?
Yeah.
But for you, I know that's an extra son.
Yeah.
How are y'all able to push through this, bro, and after getting that happen, man, and still go get it?
Man, God, man. That was extremely tough for everybody.
Yeah.
Basketball was the last thing on our minds. We just had to stick together, no matter what. Having to break that news to those guys.
You had to be the one to tell them too.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just extremely tough for everybody. It's still tough. But we persevere and fight through no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, that's who we are. That's what we do. So it's just really tough. We it literally was 1 year away from my stroke to the exact day.
Yeah.
I came into that day. I said, I text my coaches. I said, hey, this is a big thing today. This game. Last time I coached this game, I woke up the next morning and I had a stroke. But I told him, I said, hey, man, I'm going to be fine. I said, hey, it's not about me. We're not going to let the guys know or nothing, all that, you know. But just make sure y'all checking in on me. Make sure I'm breathing right.
Yes.
You know, make sure I'm doing all my stuff. I'm staying hydrated. I'm drinking my water. I'm doing everything. Make sure all that is there. We fought, man. We fought. We were right there.
Yeah.
Plashes was a good team. We got down. We were down 4 with about 3 minutes to go, we're right there, and then they made a little run, and they took it. And after the game, we had everybody in the locker room because we had took our freshmen, our JV on the bus with us. Everybody was there, and I told them after the game, I'm also proud of them and everything. Yeah. And we just said, hey, Coach J, this is what I've been going through. I was nervous about today.
That was him talking to you.
This is me talking to them.
Oh, to the guys.
To the guys after the game. After the game, I just, hey, Coach J, I'm gonna be all right. Today marks a year for me having my stroke. It's gonna be fine and all that. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be fine. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good. We're gonna talk about it. We still got state playoffs coming and all that. Its future still bright. And then the one thing about that also too is Jaden had led us in prayer like he did the previous 7 times before the game starts because he's such a wonderful player. Like he calls for intentions.
He can pray.
Yes, he can. So it was great. So hey, Coach, we got it. We good. Everybody's good. So we went on a bus and all that stuff. Next day, I woke up. Look, babe, I'm fine. We straight. We good. It's gonna be all right. We gonna get ready for the state playoffs. We're gonna make some noise like we did last year. And then I got a call. Said somebody, it was a rumor. Like, I don't do rumors.
Yeah, man.
What's going on? And I was able. I called his mom and she said, Coach J, are you sitting down? And that's when I lost it.
Man, and that's like I said, good young man.
Yes,
good
smart
teammate,
young man.
Loved by everybody.
Man, everybody. Just the gentle giant. Yes, man, such a smart kid.
He was a sophomore.
No,
freshman. He was a freshman.
Just turned 15. A true freshman. He's not a reclass.
Yeah,
He's a true freshman.
Kid. Yeah, true freshman. So he definitely was. Loved by a lot of people, his teammates, but but just young.
Yeah.
And so you being the coach, man, what was probably the first, after you break into the team, how do you begin to just structure, because you also have games to play.
Yeah.
How do you go about preparing teenage boys who probably some may experience that, but not that close of a teammate? What was that process like, Jay?
There's no book written, bro. I didn't know how to proceed. How can I lead these young men? I didn't know. One thing I did know is that we needed to be together. Mm-hmm. So when we informed them, we stayed at the school. Everybody at CB was in front of the lawn. The whole school was out in front together. And I just said, these boys don't need to be alone. So we ended up going to, shout out to my brother, Rob Archie.
Shout out to Rob, man.
Owner of Urban Roots and everything.
Everything you eat in Sacramento.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. I said, man, would y'all mind if we can
break some bread together?
Yeah, can we link up? Because his son was on my team, and so we all got together at Rob's house and just I didn't know. We need to be together. Then we all stood around a bonfire and we just started sharing stories about Jaden, and it was everything that we all needed that time. And I canceled practice the next few days. Like I that's the furthest thing.
Secondary.
Yeah, and but we knew the women were coming up, and again, shout out Shan, my sis.
Yeah.
They were so supportive and everything. So we wanted to support them.
Oh yeah, y'all pulled out. I said, but again, without the tragedy, still would have been supportive. Yeah. But I think more meaningful for yourself, the school, and them, but also to show up for the ladies.
Yeah.
But in full force.
Full force.
But also everybody had the shirts on.
Yeah, the shirts, everything.
Fire, bro.
Because that's what CB is, and I created the whole all-in mantra. We all are all in, and everything we do as CB, we're always there for each other, as a community, as a family, just everything there. That school is just. I just love that school so much. And so in those moments, like, we were all still there and supporting each other, leaning on each other. The school was so supportive and letting the kids, just have time to themselves, pulling them out. If you got to go to class, you got to go to the chapel. You got to go to the football coach office, Coach J's office, see a counselor. Everybody was so supportive.
That's major trauma.
Yes.
So it's the more opportunity they have for support.
Yes.
Deal with grieve. Even
Yes.
just grieve. Like,
Yeah.
but it's by the masses, though.
Yeah.
You know? So you never know. Like you said, people show up for you.
Yeah.
A lot of people were touched by that young
Yeah.
man, too. So
Yeah.
that's why they showed up. So it
Yeah.
affected a lot of people, man. So we all grieve differently. But also, youth these days, their process is unknown to us for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you help that? I don't know. I want y'all to talk to somebody,
Yeah.
sit with somebody.
Any and everything, just all just be there for each other. That's
Mhm.
what we need. And so those next 72 hours were tough
Mhm.
for us to try to get out of that.
Yeah.
And we that Saturday we called a practice, and my agenda for that practice is because state playoffs was coming on that Monday.
Mhm.
I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday. I said, we met in the gym. My plan, hey, we're just gonna sit and talk.
Mhm.
Like, that's the first thing from my mind. Think about playing. Like, I don't have a game. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I'm just trying to be there for these boys.
Mhm.
And I asked them. I said, hey, we talk and everything. What do y'all want to do? And they said, we want to play for Jaden. So we did everything we can do, and we got on the bus on Monday and played a really strong, heartfelt game, and we were there most of it.
Yeah.
But it just showed the character, the resiliency, the
Mhm.
fight, the love, just everything about these young men. Because
Just to do
backing
that.
it up, this whole last year, from my stroke to Jaden's death, these kids have been through so
Wow.
much adversity.
Yeah.
So much adversity. And like, as just some teenage boys, going through this, having that impact,
Yeah.
I don't think none of them will ever be the same.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, even though we went to different schools, me, you not being there or something happening, knowing that I know, like, no, this is my dog.
Yeah.
He not here no more. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine, like, nah,
Yeah.
wait, what? So
Yeah.
definitely not having that in mind, but also to flip it on a good note, look, good energy, man. You talked about that year during your last game of your you bounced back from your stroke, though, bro.
Yeah.
You get a section title. you get a banner.
Yeah.
You get a banner, bro. Considering again, shout out to your staff,
Yeah.
the school, your
Yeah.
support system,
Yeah.
bro. In midst of the trials situation you're going through, bro, for your
Yeah.
squad to rally together
Oh,
and
man.
get you one.
Man, listen.
I know you had that you was in there yelling at the TV the whole time.
Yeah,
I
man.
know you was going crazy.
My son brought me. Actually, my daughter brought the TV. And they set it up in my hospital bed, and put it on NFHS. And this is when I couldn't talk. I had, my speech was bad, but I'm telling you, we got down 21-7.
Yep.
Man, you don't think I called?
I already know you probably put a text or a call in.
No, I made a phone call. I called my AD to tell my coach, hey, we got to make this.
Our
Hey,
job's never done.
Yeah, we got to make just a few little changes, and we're going to be fine. They gave us the best shot,
Right, early.
and we're going to be fine. It's 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fine. And they rallied behind it,
Yeah.
and they knew what they had to do, and we kept chucking away.
Yep.
And then our 2 senior leaders just did what they had to
Did
do.
what senior's supposed to do.
Yes. Daniel Power, Steph Hewitt.
Yeah.
They just came to play. And my babies, my sophomores.
They did their thing, man.
Yes, it
All
was
the
just
boys did their
a beautiful thing. And the great thing about that though, bro, is they showed up to Kaiser
Oh, I already know that. Yeah, for sure.
and brought me my hat and my banner. And
Yeah.
right there, and Kaiser again was like, "Who is this coach?
Coach famous around here,
He can't.
man.
He got too many visitors. Like nah, y'all can't stop."
The hours are closed, sir.
Yeah,
close, but
yeah,
they
nah.
wasn't gonna stop nobody from getting that
Yeah,
thing.
no, everybody was there. So it was a beautiful thing, man.
That's dope.
I'm just so happy they were able to persevere and fight through, because you got to think that group, man. 6 seniors, 5 sophomores, 1 junior.
Yeah.
So those 6 seniors, we had them when they were sophomores.
Right.
So we built together.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a beautiful thing. That was always the goal. You know me, I got that from you too. I build a tough schedule on purpose.
Yeah, always you do.
On purpose.
Getting after it.
Yeah, on purpose to see games ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
Yes, sir.
You know, so that's what we've been able to do, and that's what we have, the success we have, and we'll continue to push along.
And the culture is there, man. Like I said,
Oh,
off
come
the
on,
court
man.
culture too is
Yeah.
big. Not big too. Like it's more to, like we said, we want y'all to be friends years down the line,
Yeah,
man. You go through these
yeah.
battles. We want y'all to have relationships because it's gonna value your relationship, man.
Yeah,
Be good
yeah.
people to your teammates, but also with your parents and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Respect the parents because these kids, they got it good.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
indoor everything. They
Yeah,
gotta be the
yeah.
black top. They wearing good shoes.
They don't know about the blacktop,
Bruh.
man.
They bringing bags with shoes. We had to wear hoop shoes sometimes in school. Them was your only pair of shoes.
Oh man, you know we don't allow to go in the gym. We don't allow you. You
No
gotta have
shoes.
yeah. So these dudes, man,
They got it great.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man, and the squad and the fellas.
Yeah, man.
This current state before we got here too, man. Just how you feeling though overall, man? Like how you maintaining daily? What's that daily walk like? As you begin to still bounce back or strengthen up and overcome. What are you doing daily, man, to keep this thing going, keep and stay out of that place? You know what I'm saying, based on what you had to overcome and what you got to get through.
Every day is a struggle, man. It's a struggle to get up. It's a struggle to stay, positive. A struggle to stay motivated, knowing that like I'm very, 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 very my toes. Like, bro, I don't feel two of my toes. I walk kind of like with a limp. My right side of me is slow. So that causes a lot of mental things that go on with me.
And for those that may not know, I'm sorry to jump in here. The brother always moved faster than me. I thought I moved fast. Jay moved 110. I moved 105, but we go, man.
Yeah.
On the court, off the court,
Yeah,
we moving,
man.
always doing something, bro. For you to slow down, understand that is definitely could be. That's a
Yeah,
tough
man,
to
and
overcome.
like knowing that I can't run now and having all that, so it's more so that's the physical aspects of it, but that just messes me up mentally.
Gotcha.
Even coaching this past year, I shouldn't have coached.
Yeah, I believe that too, but I also understand you said we are those dudes that want to lead by example, but also risky. But I definitely, people pray for you to make it through this year too.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely a lot of people. But I love the game so much. But I had to take time off. I was defying doctor's orders. I was supposed to be on, 3 days part. I was still a little longer because that was helping me through my mental things that I was dealing with.
I understand.
I just sitting there and not doing nothing.
It's tough.
As an idle mind is a terrible thing to waste, you know. So just I gotta stay involved. I gotta something. That's the one thing. Even through the stroke and those things, I never lost this though. I still know this.
Good.
I know the game. I know this. So that's the thing that didn't go away from me. So I knew that I can still coach.
Gotcha.
I can still, be a presence. But even though
had to be in a modified role.
yeah,
type thing.
yeah. But then also, even though I haven't lost it, this year was tough because it was hard to find the words in those moments. That's the part of my speech
that you're trying to get back to get that back.
Yes,
Gotcha.
like I know it, but it doesn't come out right. It's like plenty of times I'm tapping like this.
Gotcha.
What I'm trying to. So in those high intensity moments when you gotta make a change or you're saying something, I knew what I wanted to say, but I couldn't project it because I'm still dealing with that. I'm still in speech therapy right now, and people don't understand that speech therapy. They just thinking that it's just the speech
You're
part of it.
too, though.
Yes.
Get from one.
Yeah.
Get out your mouth.
Yeah.
That's what's
yeah.
up, man.
So that's a real
daily walk.
yes.
Daily
I'm not there. I'm getting better.
Good.
But I'm not there.
Daily.
So that's been a real big journey for me this year, and trying to get back. I say, man, I don't tell my wife, man, babe, I don't think I'm ever gonna get back to being me. But like, maybe you're not supposed to. This is still a good version of you. You're still here. You're still being a great husband. You're still being a great father. You're still being a great son. You're still being a great leader. You're still involved in your community. You're doing everything that you're doing right. You're still here. So that's the blessing alone. So that still gives me a lot of motivation. But then the competitor in me, I was like, man, listen, I
Yeah,
tell my
buddy.
guys right now, I told them, man, I'm really working hard because I know can't none of them still beat me one-on-one.
You got a guard coach.
I'll strap everybody
a
up on my
guard
team,
coach.
but when I'm healthy,
Yeah.
and they know that.
Right.
But it's just that's the thing that really bothers me.
Yeah.
Of not being able to get back to where I was.
But like wife said, maybe you're where you're supposed to be at
Yeah.
this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into every show, bro, like, basketball is triple threat. It's dribble, pass, and shoot.
Yeah.
But want to give the guests, players, people listening, whatever,
Yeah.
just your personal triple threat, Jay. Like 3 things that when they see you, based upon your story, your
Yeah.
overcoming, 3 things that when they see you or a part of your program, they know what, okay, Coach Jay, this is him, this is how he is, this is how he moves, this is what he demands or requires. Give me just 3 things, your personal triple threat for those out there.
Nothing's given, everything is earned. I truly believe in that. Keep God first in everything that you do. And just truly always just be the best version of yourself no matter what, no matter the circumstances, no matter where you're at. Just be true to you and just put your best foot forward in everything that you're doing.
That's what's up, man. You heard it first from the section championship coach, Jermaine Brown, the father, the mentor, the community activist, and just a good dude. My boy, though, real talk.
Yeah, my
Happy
brother.
my guy was just here. Again, thankful to the man above. And I know we've all been through stuff, right? For us to be here still together, but also making sure we got each other back always.
Yeah.
It's always been a priority of mine personally, and I always appreciate you for being coachable, teachable,
Yeah.
but also for us
Yeah.
just having brotherly love, bro. Like I said, to have brothers. My family's like, man, you got something? Yeah. I mean, my basketball boys, my brothers. I didn't have no, physical
Yes.
brother here, but I'm like,
Yes.
I got him.
Yeah.
He's my boy. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Our family just is love, man. So, as you know, I got to take care of my people, man. So, I had to load him up.
Come on
with,
now.
with the hey, got the hat on. I got
Yeah.
the t-shirt from my guy.
Oh, yeah,
We gonna
definitely,
get some
man.
We're going to be in some custom merch this year. I don't care what he's talking about.
Hey,
We gonna
let's
get
do
done.
it. Let's
But
do it.
Again,
Yeah.
shout out to you, bro. One day at a time, as you know, don't need to be said. Always praying for you. You need some
Definitely.
phone call, tap in away. It's
Yeah.
family, man. You heard it first, man. Again, from the section champ, Coach Jay Brown, the man, the mentor, the father, my boy, my friend. Love you, bro. Shout out to
you,
Woods
man.
Media, man.
Yeah,
94
yeah.
with Coach JT. We out. Peace.
Thank you, man.
Yo, mic check 1 2. Coach JT in the building, what it do? 94 feet, that's the space we own. From baseline to baseline, make it known. Dribble the beat, pass the rhyme. Got that hardwood flow, transcended space and time. Swish, nothing but net. Word to Reggie Miller, these other podcasts, they just fill up.
We elevate, never hate. Dropping knowledge, seal your fate.
94 feet, that's the court, that's the pod. Talking hoops, ain't no facade. 94 feet, hit a bounce, hit a swish. It's that podcast, granting every wish. From the jump ball to the final buzzer. Analyzing plays like a lyrical puzzler.